Hey, Munchkin, let me read you a Bible verse super quick, if that's okay with you. It goes, "Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will." Notice how he says renewing of your mind. Right now, your mind, you may have wired it in a way that it's like, it may steer closer to pride. It's about personal pride rather than a relationship with God. What that's bringing you is a result of, is just, for me at least, it was anger, but for a lot of other people, it may be anxiety, depression, or whatever else it could have brought. He's saying, renewing of your mind. When you seek a relationship with him, your mind will be renewed. You'll be like, you come so close to him to the point where you're just like one with him. And when you're one with him, then you don't need anything else but him. And as a result, your mind gets renewed. Because it's like, okay, now I'm aware that a lot of the things that I was going on after, that I was chasing after, are not of importance. So therefore, I'm going to be able to attest to his good will and attest to his perfect will. And I just cannot stop thinking about this, which is why I'm going to share it with you. When I talk about this, is I was literally, I was the impediment of what God would have hated just about a year, 2 years ago, until I found him, until I had the vision of him. I was literally it feels like I just did so many things wrong that it just hurt him, right? And then when I was in my room alone and I was like, God, either show me you have a plan for me or take me out. Either way, pick one. That was the most extreme night I had, which is why I had that specific prayer. Through him, right? He could have been so angry, and he probably was angry every single time I did something that he did not like. He could have been so angry, he was like, all right, I'll just take you out. I don't care. But instead of doing that, what he did was, after I had that prayer, he gave me a vision, and I literally opened my eyes and I saw him. And then it just disappeared after a couple of seconds. And that was 4 months after that prayer. And the reason why I'm sharing that is because that shows his spirit of humility, and that shows his spirit of just like wanting you to grow as an individual and knowing that he's with you and he wants a relationship with you, whatever you do. Now, that is not to say you do not have free will. You can go your entire life without getting to know him. Your entire life. You can do whatever things you want. You can go lie your way and get whatever you want. I don't know. You could just use your free will for wrong things, and as a result, you can fall into lust. You can do all these things, and then boom, once you die and your flesh is gone, and that's all you spent your life doing in that hypothetical life, then all of a sudden your soul is going to meet him, and he's going to be like, hey, why didn't you just seek me, dude? I was literally right there with you. You could have just said hi to me. You could have just opened yourself up to me. You could have just kneeled down to me. You could have just accepted that I was God and shut it up about your pride. You could have just not followed your pride. You don't even understand the fulfillment that I could have brought to you if you just like humbled yourself in front of me and understood and accepted that I was God. So I don't know. I wanted to share that with you. Hopefully you little dumplings will like it, and enjoy your day.